Look, we've all been told that success is about talent, timing, or just plain luck. But I'm here to flip that on its head. Because when I look at the people who went from broke to thriving, from overlooked to unstoppable, they usually don't have genius IQs or million-dollar connections. What they do have are a few uncommon habits that, when done consistently, make them nearly untouchable. In this video, I'm going to give you 7 habits that turn average people into absolute winners, not overnight, but inevitably. I'll start with the most common sense, but rarely used all the way to the most underrated superpower. And trust me, the last 2, they'll make you rethink everything. Habit 1, show up when it's boring. Meet Tasha. She's a personal trainer in Omaha, not a fitness influencer, not a viral sensation. But every day for the last 6 years, rain or shine, she's shown up at 4:45 a.m. to train her first client. You know what happened? The influencers came and went, but Tasha built a waiting list, corporate wellness deals, even started her own gym, all because she kept showing up when it wasn't sexy. Showing up when it's boring is the habit that turns effort into legacy. Habit 2, think in systems, not hustle. Most people hustle their way into exhaustion. Winners build systems. Like Jordan, he started fixing people's phones out of his garage. But instead of trying to repair every phone himself, he hired someone, taught them how to do it, and wrote down every step. He now owns 3 repair stores and spends his time surfing in Costa Rica. Why? He created a system that runs without him. Work hard, yes, but work smart consistently, and you'll build something that grows even when you sleep. Habit 3, become unembarrassable. You ever meet someone who just doesn't care what anyone thinks in the best way possible? That's Erica. She got rejected 43 times pitching her vegan snacks to grocery stores. 43 no's, and she kept tweaking, kept walking in, kept pitching. On pitch number 44, Whole Foods said yes. Now she's in 200+ stores. Embarrassment kills more dreams than failure ever will. Winners, they get rejected and walk right back in with a smile. Habit 4, play long games in a world of fast likes. Kenny was a wedding photographer, and every other photographer in his city was undercutting each other for $600 gigs. Kenny raised his prices to $5,000 and said, "I'm not selling photos. I'm selling legacy." He sent handwritten thank you notes, created mini documentaries of each couple, and added a personal touch no one else did. At first, crickets. But 5 years later, guess who's flying around the world, booked out months in advance? Everyone wants fast likes. Winners play long games and win big because of it. Habit 5, learn one thing most people avoid. You know what separates winners? They learn things that others run from. Like Sam. Sam was terrified of public speaking, couldn't even give a toast at his brother's wedding. But instead of avoiding it forever, he joined a local speaking group, practiced every week, and now teaches communication skills to CEOs. One skill he avoided became his edge. Find something that scares you a little and learn it better than anyone else. Habit 6, turn pain into fuel. When Andrea got laid off, she didn't cry about it for long. She made a list, things I never want to feel again. At the top, financial insecurity. She learned digital marketing from free YouTube videos, did some freelance work, then launched her own agency. 2 years later, she bought her first home. Winners don't avoid pain. They recycle it. They say, "This will never happen again because I'll build something stronger." Habit 7, create value before you ask for anything. This one, it's my personal favorite. Diego wanted to work in animation. No film degree, no experience, just passion. So what did he do? He started making fan animations of his favorite games on TikTok and tagging the creators. One of them loved it so much they asked if he wanted to work on an official promo. Now he's full-time, all because he gave value before asking for opportunity. Create, give, build, then ask. It works. Every time. You don't need the perfect background, the best timing, or a fancy degree to win. You just need habits that compound over time, the kind most people overlook because they're not flashy. But if you do them, you'll wake up one day and realize you've become the kind of person who doesn't just survive. You win. So now I've got to ask, which one of these are you going to start with? Drop it in the comments. Let's get you moving, not tomorrow, today. Because the winners you admire, they weren't born that way. They just did these things over and over until the world couldn't ignore them. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. This is Dr. Phoebe's Masterclass, where I share life and wealth experiences